Can you get 6 stars? Can you get 6 stars? No, my friend. And you lied to me. I could take away a star for the lying, couldn't I? Okay. Now I'm not going to do that just yet, okay? So I want you to stop and think about. I'm gonna go to the whiteboard real quick. And you're going to tell me what's right. We're going to do your homework. We're going to practice. And writing something helps it stay in your brain what's going to happen. Writing something helps the information in your brain. Okay? That's one way I remember is I write things down. When you're writing something down, it helps it stick in your brain. It goes from short term to long term. Okay? So how are you going to start class? Are you going to say hi? Are you going to say good morning, good day? How are you? Then what? Then what? Okay. Now you see how I'm leaving a gap there? That's going to be for. Now look at me a minute. You see how I kind of left a gap? Because when you say, how are you? What are you doing? You're striking up a conversation. How are you? I'm good. So how are you? Okay. So there's going to be a little bit of some interaction. Do you have to plan everything for that interaction? No. So when we get to the point of after pleasantries, okay, this here is known as pleasantries. Okay? Pleasantries are things like good morning, how are you? Hi, I suck today. Okay? Pleasantries. So after we do pleasantries, what are you going to say? What do you think you're going to cover? Remember, it's the first day of class, so what are you going to do? What should be the first thing? Now, question, my friend. Do you like to know the rules of the game before you start the game, or start the game and learn the rules when you break the rules? Which one? Do you like to know the rules of the game before you start, or do you like to learn the rules as you break the rules in the game? Learn the rules first. Okay. So on the first day of class, what should you do? How do you think you ought to start? The rules are, we're going to cover the rules. How are you going to start this? How are you going to start this, my friend? We got good morning. How are you? What else are we going to do? How are you going to start it? Here's the rules of class. Today we're going on the first day we're going to start by covering the rules. I'm going to punch you for breaking these laws. If you break these laws, you're going to be punished. How do you want to start this? How do you want to start it, my friend? I'm sorry. Okay, do me a favor. Put the camera down. You know why? So I can understand you because I. Okay, so how are you going to use your words? We're starting the class by presenting the rules. Here are the rules of class. We're starting with the rules. How do you want to? What are you going to say? What? Okay, so you have to dictate something to me. What are you going to say? Now, you see what I just did? I erased what I wrote, okay? Now, when you say out of the game, what do you think? Do you need to make sure you define what the game is? The game is what? Have you told people what the game is? No, so what is the game? What is the game, my friend? Game is what? Life or class? Is game life or class? Okay. Now you see what I did here. You need to make sure that people understand the game means class. Okay. Because we're having this conversation about rules of the game, right? Do you like to know the rules before you start the game or after you start the game and learn them by accident when you break the rules? Okay? So what are we doing? We're having some fun, right? We're having some fun. So if you're trying to show that you're kind of a fun teacher, you still have to make sure that people understand that you're serious. Okay? Okay? Because there's times because on that Friday when Joshua did what he did, was he taking me serious? No. Did I establish the rules? No. No. Okay? So you're starting to get silly before you have even established the rules. Okay? So break these rules, you are out of the game or class. Okay? And I'm going to make this red. Okay? Out of the game or class. Okay? So when you say break these rules, have you said the rules yet? Have you said the rules yet? Okay, so what should you think we ought to do here? List the rules, right? Where are the rules? Where are you going to find the rules, my friend? You're going to have to go back to your homework where you wrote that paragraph without the conclusion, right? That's where you wrote the rules of class. So what are the rules of class? What are the rules of class? Be silly and hit each other. That's the rule of class. Scream as loud as you can. That's the rules of the game. Be safe. Right? Is that the rule? Is that the rule? Horace, is that the rule? Stop. Was that the rule? Now, what was the first rule? Go back to your notes and find that paragraph that you wrote without the conclusion with the rules. Okay? Go back to that. Go back to that, my friend. Oh. So I have to erase this, right? One. Pay attention, right? Was there anything else? Okay. 2. Complete. Complete assignments and turn in. What was the third one, my friend? Take notes and what? Now, wait a minute. When you say stop lying, that means that somebody has already been lying to you in class. It's the first day of class, right? It's the first day of class. Has anybody lied to you yet? No. That would be throughout the time, right? So if you think stop lying, how about instead of saying stop lying? 4. Be honest. How's that? Break these rules or die in the game. Get an F. How's that? What? Okay, so we just did the rehearsing. So there you go. So you're the teacher. Go for it, my friend. You're the teacher. It's the first day of school, first day of class. So what are you going to do? Good morning. I'm good. And you? And you? I just asked you as the teacher, how are you? How are you? You're bad? You're good? Good. Now, something that you have to kind of teach people. is what your gestures mean. Remember, when I do this, it means give me 1 minute, I'm thinking, right? Okay? So after you say, and you, or I'm good, and how are you? And you say good, and you go 1 minute. 1 minute. And so people can see if you're looking at your notes. People can see that you take 1 minute and look at your notes. If you're prepared, are people going to be more willing to listen to you or not? If you're prepared, do you think people are going to just more willing to listen to you? Yes, my friend. The more prepared you are, the more willing people are to listen to you. Do they want to just listen to or do they want to listen to something that has meaning? Okay. So, we're done with the pleasantries, right? So what's next? You're the teacher, my friend. Follow the rules? What rules? What rules? What rules? What game? We're playing a game? Okay, but what are the rules? What are the rules? No, I don't want to pay attention. No. Keep going, my friend. No. Now, stop and think about something. I want to say, no, I don't want that. Am I paying attention? Am I paying attention? No, I don't want that. Am I paying attention? When I say, no, I don't want that. That's related to what you were talking about. So was I paying attention? Yes. Was there anything in your rules that said something like, hey, about screaming? The answers, no. No. No, my friend. So when something like that happens, you have to expect somebody's going to go, no. No laugh. No laugh. I don't want to die in this game. No. What can you say? You just died. You just died, my friend. Because paying attention means what? If someone shouts, rest, pay attention, means respect for everybody. Okay? You see how I said if? Because when I said, no, I don't want to die. No, I don't want to die. You had to know, already have a response to that situation. Does that mean that's going to happen? No. But you need to be prepared for that. You have to be prepared for how you're going to behave when there's something negative. Not just positive, but negative. Okay? Was when I worked with Yeshua that day, was it anticipated? Did I rehearse in my brain how I was going to behave to bad behavior? What a treasure. Did I put in my brain how I'm going to react to something negative happens? Yes. Did I put in my brain how to react when somebody is doing something right? You have to practice both, think in your brain, both good and bad. You have to think about how you're going to act both good and bad. Okay? Both good and bad. What do you need to do with that, my friend? Go for it. Okay, my friend. I'm going to clear this, okay? So, what do you think I'm going to have you practice thinking about? So, what do you think I'm going to have you practice thinking about? Because thinking about how you're going to behave, whether it's something good or bad, whatever response, okay? So, why are you closing up your face like this? Why? Is that good or bad reaction? Why? Why, my friend? What are you doing with me right now? When you do this, what is that? You're doing what? Shutting me out. Why were you shutting me out? Why were you shutting me out? Why were you shutting me out? Were you excited or sad? Okay. Now, something to think about because part of that impulse control is, yeah, you could end up breaking a rule not on purpose. Okay? Just like when I asked you if you had practiced, what did you tell me? Yes. Why? Why did you tell me yes? Because one, you were wanting that star, right? You were wanting the star. Two, were you wanting to disappoint me? No. So you didn't want those two consequences. Question: how did you feel when you lied to me? Good or bad? Oh, so what did you eventually do? Did you get caught in the lie? Yes. You'll get caught in lies. You will get caught in lies some way, somehow. So going back to your notes, what was one of the rules that you put? What did you put for one of your rules? Stop lying, right? Or be honest. Okay. So looking at those rules, do you think those should be just your class rules or some of your nasty, nasty? What is a toenail doing in your mouth, or is it toenail or a fingernail? Okay. Now, do I want to think about your feet and your mouth or your hand? Which one is more acceptable? Your hand, right? Do I want to see your feet and your mouth? No, thank you, friend. Remember, what am I trying to do? I'm trying to help you have a balance. Trying to help you because practicing in your brain, when I'm correcting you with your behavior, do I act like this? No. No. Because remember, when correction happens, it's usually serious, right? When I get serious, my voice goes down, can't I? 0 stars. Am I serious? What? I'm what? No way. 5 stars, my friend, okay? Blessings.